So good morning. Welcome to Yoga with Weights. I do have weights because I'm in the studio that's not hot. Sorry. Wear my sweater until I start to build up some heat. So we're going to come down and start on our backs. Take your weights or your soup cans or whatever you've got with you all the way down. We're going to start in Shavasana with knees bent and feet flat on the mat. Put the weights down by your sides. If you would like, you can bring the arms out towards the sides, palms facing up, or arms up overhead, reaching for opposite elbows. We won't be here for too long, but if your arms are going to go numb in this position, then I'd suggest bringing them out. Close down your eyes and just take a couple moments to connect in with the breathing. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let go, sink down into the floor. Notice what's popping up in your mind so far this morning. For myself, I've just been kind of going day by day, trying to get used to the flow of things, which is always different. And this is the way I can kind of come back to my regular routine. It's teaching and connecting in with you guys, so thank you so much for joining me this morning. Take a sigh out through the mouth to come into practice a little deeper. Breathing in fully down into the belly. Open your mouth side, anything that's stuck in the mind or the body. Now tuning into those deep Ujjayi breaths, let's power up the breathing. Inhale and exhale through the back of your throat so that you can hear the breath flowing. I'm going to set the intention this morning of I am powerful. Coming back to that whenever you get kind of distracted or the mind wanders, or whenever you want to toss the weights, you can, but maybe you can conjure up those words in your head instead of tossing the weights. I am powerful. Saying that a few times in your mind, you breathe in and out through the nose. And let's keep those Ujjayi breaths flowing, come into a twist. If your arms are not already opened up, we'll open them up to a T position. Shift your hips to the left a little bit and let your knees drop to the right. Take your baby over the left shoulder. Deep full breaths into your left rib cage, left side body. Inhale, bring the knees and hips back to center. And exhale, we'll just shift that twist to the opposite side. Doing a couple full deep breaths into the right rib cage. And shifting your hips back towards the center. Squeeze the knees in towards your chest. Bring your knees a little wider apart from each other and bring one hand on either each thigh or each shin. And roll out your ankles a couple times in each direction. Keep tuning into those strong, deep breaths. Let's take everything up towards the ceiling, legs and arms, and give everything just a nice big shake out before we start to warm up. Shake, breathe, breathe, and shake. All right, take the feet down towards the floor. If you have weights and you want to use them, we'll grab a hold of them. Open your arms up into that capital letter T again. We'll just start with movement in the arms. Easy bicep curls, so the upper arms stay on the floor, and we'll just curl the weights in towards the shoulders and then open them back up into that T position. Use your inhale to curl in and your exhale to open the arms back up. Then when you feel ready, we'll start to add the hip lifts in. So inhale as you bicep curl and lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips, open the arms. And just flow with your own steady rhythm of breathing. Keep your knees tracking towards second and third toe. Rooting down into those feet. I am powerful. I am strong. I am resilient. These are all kind of my intentions I keep coming back to. We're going to keep these spinal lifts going. And just change up the arm motion a little bit if you'd like. Of course, you can keep doing this or just put the weights down at any time. We'll fly up towards the ceiling, both arms lift, both arms come back down. Making sure you don't squeeze the weights too hard, don't have that death grip on the weights. I just kind of hold mine as lightly as I can. Make sure you're not locking out through your elbows. There's a slight little bend in both of the elbows while you're moving here. Let's go for about 3 more. And we're going to keep that hip lift going and change the arms again. So we're going to lower the arms down towards your sides and then lift the arms just up over the shoulders. We won't go any further than that yet. We're not quite warm. Hips lower and arms lower down by the sides. Palms are facing in towards each other. Just lift and lower slowly. A few more times, keeping those knees nice and steady over second, third toe. Three more, just like this. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I got a really clicky knee. Get it warmed up just a little bit more. We'll lower everything down. Put the weights down for a moment. Squeeze your knees in towards your chest. We'll come into happy baby. If you can, grab hold of the feet. If not, pant legs or ankles or even thighs is totally fine. Open those feet up wide. Little rocks from side to side. If you need to at any time, you can let out a big sigh. Bring the soles of the feet together, wrap your hands around, pull your heels towards your belly button a little bit and press your knees open. Give your hips a little wiggle. Ooh, that's good stuff. And then bring the knees back in towards the chest, arms down along the sides. We'll start to rock and roll forward and back a couple of times. We come all the way up into a seated position, bring the feet down to the mat. Hands behind the legs. Inhale, lift and open through your chest, turn your gaze up. Exhale, roll round out. If you cat and cow from this position, breathing into that cow spine where you lift and open. Breathing into cat where you round and roll in. We'll go 3 more rounds. And come back up into seated. Grab a hold of your waist. Let's bring them to home position where it would be right at your shoulders. Lift up the chest. Holding in this both pose, we'll add some bicep curls. Option to lift the feet up off the floor, one or both or neither. You will point to the toes, your variation of boat pose with those bicep curls. Option to have your elbows in line with the shoulders. Ooh, I can't do that this one. And then either staying with those nice easy bicep curls, or we'll start to throw in some Russian twists. Bring the hands to heart, and we'll just twist nice and slow from side to side. Lots of control. Maybe tapping one foot, and then tapping the other. Legs can come to a straighten as an option. Chest stays lifted for 3. Bear your right in front of the camera, 2, 3, 2. Let's count down from 3 one more time. 3, 2. All right, put the weights down. Come on to your hands and your knees. We'll ground the wrist right underneath shoulders, knees right underneath hips. We're just going to go through a couple of little C curve spines here. Take a breath in. Exhale, we'll send that left foot over towards the right side and look over the right shoulder. That foot can just go on the floor or it can stay lifted. We'll inhale, come back to center, and exhale, right foot over towards that left side, look over left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Side to side, a few more times. Finally, one off, take off my big sweater. Coming back to center with your knees, we'll walk the hands forward and come out into a puppy dog stretch. Reach the palms, face open, hips stay over top of knees, sinking the chest or the chin down to the mat for a couple of breaths there. Just hold right there for a moment. The stretch is so accurate. Looking out, I'm there. Walk your hands back up. You're going to take that left hand underneath the left side body, extend your right foot backwards. We're just in a modified plank as we're warming up. I'm going to inhale, pull this weight up to home, ceiling, home. We'll dip it underneath this left side body. So, if you feel warm enough already, you could come into your full plank and do this from full plank. Keep a little bend at that left elbow. Go for 3, 2, last one. Bring this weight to home and push yourself all the way up. So your feet stay exactly as they are. We'll take the weight in the left hand, stretch the right arm down and come into a nice big side bend. Often just holding your side bend, or we'll roll this left arm back to home and then up overhead. Keep your breath strong and powerful. You can either be up or down the floor. Move with control. Three, 2, last one, hold right there. All right, buddy. Come on back into that side plank pose. Put the left hand down, put the weight down. We're going to lift this right leg up towards the ceiling. Right hand can go up towards the ceiling. We're going to pulse that right leg up towards the ceiling for a few times. Flex the right toes towards your face. Engage that whole leg, pressing your heel backwards. For 3, 2. Bend your knee. We'll grab a hold of that foot and just push it open into a nice back bend. I keep just letting beer in here because the reality of it is you probably all have little pets at home that are joining you for practice. It always brings a smile to my face. We're going to release this right foot and just bring it back down into our tabletop. And we're going to do all of that on the opposite side. So I'm just going to switch sides so you can see me a little bit better. Taking that left foot back, right hand stays on your right shoulder. Grab the weight in that left hand, we'll roll it up to home, ceiling, home, and underneath right side body. You're very needy, aren't you? Okay. Use those powerful breaths. Hopefully you've got some good jams rocking in the background. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit hard practicing yoga weights without music. But hopefully you can crank the tunes at your own house. 3, 2, last one. Bring that weight back up to home. You'll push all the way up. Grab the weight in your right hand down. We'll stretch that right arm over. You can put that weight down, or you can add that little movement. Roll it home and up and over. Nice easy grip on the weight or soup can. or nothing. 3 more. 3, 2, and the last one. Take that weight down to the floor, right hand back down to the mat, left arm up if you can, pulsing left foot up towards the ceiling. Really press that heel up and backwards. Just little tiny movements should do the trick. If balance is okay, take your gaze up towards the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend that knee, grab a hold of your foot if it's available, kick it up and open. Maybe gaze is up, maybe gaze is down. You're gonna release that foot. Take both knees, both toes to the floor, tuck them under, go up and back to that first downward facing dog, where we'll just pedal out that feet and shake out the head and get in some nice movements. We're gonna take that right hand up off the mat, flip it palm face up, back of the hand comes to the mat so you can get a stretch out to that wrist. Maybe we'll lift and lower the heels a couple times. And then switching that out, heels are welcome to lift and lower or just stay flat on the mat. Left palm flips up, little bend in that right elbow. Full deep breaths. Taking both hands back to a nice regular downward facing dog. We'll tip and toe the feet forward, coming into a ragdoll, just forward fold. Once we get up to the top of the mat, knees bend, brow flaps and elbows, little dangles from side to side. From here, we're just going to flow through a sun cell or 2 or 3 to get everything else warmed up and moving. Inhale, lengthen the spine up halfway, flat back. Exhale, hinge and forward fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, bring your arms up, look up towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold down towards the floor. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, hands on the mat, bring your feet to the back of the mat, best way that supports you. Lowering down through chaturanga, the best way that supports you. Breathing into your back bend, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out those feet. We'll just flow through one more right away. Take a breath in, look forward. Exhale, hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, come all the way up. Exhale, come all the way back down. Inhale up halfway, flat back. Exhale, flowing to your downward facing dog is the best way that supports you. You can go through that vinyasa or skip it at any time, in any practice. Meeting in that downward facing dog. We'll just make sure the weights are up at the top of the mat. If you're not, just throw them up there. Inhale, lift that right leg, bend your knee and open your hip up really wide. Lift and lower that left heel a couple of times, lengthening at the back of the leg, but also getting a little extra work in there. Look towards the hands. We'll step that foot in between the hands. Back knees can stay lifted or lowered. Grab your weights, bring them to home, and then power up through the legs and the core to come up to that crescent lunge. Open the arms up into that capital letter T. We're going to go through some arms. We're going to come up to a press, come back to shoulder, and then practice in and out. Turn to face you, throw it up, and in. Option to add knee lift, and move. Use those strong, powerful breaths. Three, 2, last one. Weights come back into home. Now hinge your body forward, extend the weights down along by your sides. Squeeze the shoulder blades a little bit, pulsing weights up and down here. Lowering that left knee to the floor if you want at any time. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring the weights back into home. We're going to take both weights into that right hand, left hand down on the mat, roll up, ceiling, home, ground. Option to lift and lower back knee. Two more. Ooh, that right leg, yes. Weights into home. We're going to bring this right foot to the back of the mat to meet the left in a full side plank now. Option to put that left knee down on the floor. Same motion we started with, but now we're warmed up. Reach up and then thread through. Moving with tons of control and lots of deep breaths. Next time we thread through, we'll pause there and pulse over towards that side for 5, 4, 3, 2. Put your weights down, come into your high plank pose. Option to come into your child's pose. We'll step out, step in. Or we'll jack it out. Maybe jack it all the way up, all the way up. Two more times. Was that 2? Have it one more time. Landing in that high plank pose, chattering your child's pose or downward facing dog. Landing in that downward facing dog when you're ready to do the other side. When you're ready, that left leg lifts, bend your knee, open your hip, start to lift and lower right heel. We'll look towards the top of the mat. We'll step that left foot all the way through. Grab a hold of those weights. Come on up to that crescent lunge. You can put the left, this is the right knee on the floor anytime. Weights into home. We'll open. We'll start with those lifts and cactus. Maybe that left, nope, right knee is lifting and lowering. Whew. Man, worked up a sweat. Stare at something on the floor that's not moving to help with your balance. For 3, 2, last one. Hold in that crescent lunge. Extend downwards into a high runner's lunge. Weights along the side. Squeeze the shoulder blades and pulse those weights backwards. With extended chest. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Grab those weights in the left hand, right hand down to the mat. Rolling to home, ceiling, home, floor. My left hand does not lift this as much as my right. Option to lift and lower that back knee. Ready. For 3, 2. The last one. Step that left foot back, come into your high plank pose. Option to put that right knee down on the floor. Lift up, thread it on through. Deep breaths. Next time you thread through, we're going to hold and pulse over towards that right side. For 5, down over here. 4, 3, 2. Last one, put that weight down, hands on the mat, lower all the way down to the belly. We're going to send that right arm up towards the side and turn into broken wing pose. Left foot up and over. Right cheek on the mat, this left hand. Come around your back, which feels good. Oh, it feels so good. Maybe on the big side. Take 2 more breaths here. And then send it over to the opposite side. So now left arm out, right hand with that little like chaturanga arm. Right foot up and over. And ground through this right hand, or can wrap around your back. Just a few deep breaths to let go, slow that heart rate a bit. We'll roll back onto the belly. Grab a hold of the weights. If you don't have them near you, let's grab them. And take those arms out towards the sides. Glue the feet together. Maybe lift the feet. We'll lift those arms and press them towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin, lengthen the back of the neck. Again, Cheryl, and we love these. Three, 2. Let's lift those weights up behind, tuck the chin so you can lift a little higher while you're pulsing right along the sides. 5, that's a big number. 4, 3, 2. We'll put those weights down, push up and back, come into a child's pose. Rock your head, rock your hips, let go. And stay here as long as you want. If you want to keep moving, we'll come back up onto the knees. You're going to stand all the way up and come into that kneeling position. You're going to extend the arms out, leaning back, arms back down by your sides, lean forward. More back. Three, 2. Hold it back, pulse those weights up. 3, 2. Weights to the floor. We're going to put the hands on the mat, curl the toes under, hop it into a forward fold. Grab the elbows, a little dangle from side to side. Take those fingertips to the floor. Walk your feet out so their toes are out, heels are in. Coming down into malasana or a squat pose. It's going to take those weights in towards the knees. Add some nice easy bicep curls. Option to put the elbows right up in line with the shoulders if you'd like, or option to lift and lower the heels. So we're going to start a cool down pretty soon. Imagine I'm going to get halfway through, and you may have to do the other side on your own if you're on the Zoom call. Also, please make sure you get at least like a 5 to 10 minute shavasana in there if I do get cut off. I'm trying to keep track of time, but half an hour is just not enough time to get all of the yoga with weights, fun stuff I want to do. Let's do 3. Ooh, 2, if you're lifting those heels, hopefully those calves burn. Lower down, come into that forward fold. Check out your hips, let go of your head. We're going to walk the toes back together, lift up the heels, coming down into a toe squat. We'll bring the hands in the heart center, either holding here or if crow is part of your practice. Go ahead, bust out a nice crow posture. Holding right there for 3, 2, We'll slowly make our way down into seated. And extend those legs, give them a little roll out, shake out. Now we're going to bring the left knee in towards the chest. Give a nice big squeeze. See if you can lift this left foot up off your mat. And then maybe lift your right foot up off your mat, and we'll hold right there, maybe pulsing that right heel up. Find that balance. Flex those right toes towards your face. Three, two. Put that right heel down on the floor. Cross your left ankle over top of that right leg. Grab a hold of your left leg. Left hand behind you. Take a nice twist. Nice full deep breath in, full deep breath out. We're going to come back to center. Take this left knee, put it right on top of that right knee. Just move your weights out of the way, put it in the way. So you got knee on top of knee, and then we're going to take the right arm underneath the left. Maybe eagle bind the arms, or just give yourself a hug. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. When you bring those elbows to the opposite side of that left knee, when you curl in. Now unbind the arms, take the hands up behind you, my favorite pose. Bring the left foot to the floor, right foot to the floor, fingertips facing in. Lift those hips coming into a reverse tabletop, squeeze the shoulders, baby gazes up. Maybe you drop that neck backwards for a couple breaths. Holding here strong. I am powerful. I've got this. Good job, Sarah. Lower your hips back down. Squeeze that right knee in. So you're going to lift that right foot up off the mat, lean backwards a little bit, find the balance, lift that left foot up, little pulses with that left foot. If it's available, if you want to do that. For 4, 3, 2, left leg on the mat, right foot over top of that left leg. We'll squeeze that right knee and look over the right shoulder, coming into a nice easy twist. And come back to the center with the chest. But cross this right leg right over top of the left if you can get it there. We'll go eagle arms the opposite way, or just give yourself a hug. If you can grab that eagle bind, we'll lift it open the chest, and then we'll forward fold elbows on opposite side of that knee if you can get there, and rest your forehead. From here, we'll unwind those arms. Just uncross the legs, give a little roll. Shift forward, roll down onto your back. Squeeze the knees into your chest. Find just a nice little gentle rock from side to side. We'll start to cool down a bit. And put the right foot down on the mat, extend your left leg up towards the ceiling. We'll start to walk your hands up the back of that leg. Whatever you can grab is fine. Pant leg, shin, back of the thighs, even fine. Whatever you can grab, give that foot a little pull in. This right leg's welcome to extend out long if you want to. We'll find a nice easy bend in that left knee. Crossing left ankle on top of right thigh. Take that shake towards you, wrapping hands around whatever you can grab for figure 4 pose. You can push that left thigh forward with your left elbow if you'd like. Maybe rock, maybe just hold in stillness. Your favorite variation of figure 4. Gently releasing that leg. We'll bring the foot down to the floor, the right foot. Shift your hips over towards the left a little bit. Let the legs fall towards the right, coming into that figure four twist. And grab a hold of that left thigh, extend that left arm out. Go over the left shoulder if it feels right. Just take some deep, full breaths. Let everything go. Release that leg, come back up into center. Shift the hips back up into center. We're going to take this left leg into a half happy baby, extending the right leg out. Flex those right toes a little bit. We'll pull that left knee down towards the floor. Take a couple of deep breaths there. I always like to ground my right hip down with my right hand, but you can extend that right arm out and just let it fall. And we'll release that left foot, bring it to the mat. Start to lift that right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Walk your hands at the back of that right leg, whatever you can grab here to pull that foot a little closer towards the face, and take some deep breaths into that right leg. And crossing that right ankle on top of the left thigh. Use that shape in towards you, taking figure four on this side for a couple of breaths. Your variation, same one you did on the other side. We'll keep the legs crossed. Left foot comes to the mat, pick the hips up, shifting towards the right a little bit, and then let the legs fall towards the left. Extend that right arm out and take a few deep breaths in a nice easy twist. Release your twist. Keep the legs crossed just for a moment. Center your hips again, and then start to take it towards that half happy baby. Right hand grabs leg or foot, left leg extends. Pull that foot down, knees on the outer right rib cage. Couple nice deep breaths. Gently release that right leg, taking both legs out long, both arms out long, landing in final Shavasana. Situate yourself so you're comfortable and relaxed on the floor. Let's take a one last really deep breath in. Sigh out, let go through the mouth. Soften your hands so your fingertips go in. Relax the center of the forehead. Relax your jaw. Soften down into the floor. Let your body just relax so you can make sense of the practice. One last time, coming back to those words, I am powerful. Even in this relaxation, I am powerful. Doesn't always mean we're lifting weights or doing strength building movements. Power comes from that stillness and calmness and peace in the mind as well. Find that here in your Shavasana for as long as you want. I suggest about 10 minutes. Then just the body relax. Mind soften, the breath go. Thank you so much for joining me. Please enjoy your Shavasana. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you so soon. Namaste.